Everybody, the last manipulative that we're going to go over that's in your bag is your number line. This is one of the most important ones that we use in first grade. We use most often. Your number line. This one goes from 0 to 30. But you'll see in Simple Solutions number lines all over the place. They might start at 100 and go to 108. They might start at 0 and go to 5. So with your number line, we use it for adding, for subtracting, for counting, for skip counting. Something that I found really useful with it is, again, to stick it in a sleeve protector or like a Ziploc baggie or something to make it able to dry erase on, because that way we can use it over and over. Otherwise, you're just going to have to use your finger to count, so you don't have all these little jumping marks on it. So I'm going to go ahead and put it inside my sleeve protector here. If I slide it in like that, makes it nice little dry erase board number line for me. So let's kind of go over how we can use this and how we can look at it. All right, let's see. So when I'm counting, I can just practice counting if I need to be practicing my numbers. I can use it to see how to make certain numbers, but I like to use it for adding and subtracting a lot. So like, for example, in Simple Solutions, one of our problems yesterday was, let's see if I can find it up here, like 5 minus 1 and 3 minus 2. Let's use those ones using a number line. If I'm subtracting, I'm going to start at that biggest number. So I'm going to start, let's do the 5 minus 1. Here's 5. If I want to count down on a number line, think about like somebody standing in line. If this is a doorway and all these numbers are in line behind it, it's going to start and go up like this way, right? So if I'm at 5 and I want to count down, I'm going to jump this way and go 5 minus 1, one less, is 4. You see how I did that? I can also use it for adding though. Like one of your problems over here yesterday was 4 plus 6. So if I'm at 4 and I want to count up 6, if I have 4 plus 6 equals what? If I want to figure that out, start at 4 and I can jump up 6 jumps. Now, the big thing that we teach in first grade is you can't count until you jump. You can't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or you're not going to land on the right thing. You can't count until your marker moves or your finger moves or your pencil, whatever you're counting with. So when you jump, that's when you count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so my answer is 10. Okay, see how we did that? Practice today just doing some basic problems using your number line and jumping, and make sure you don't count until you jump. Then you can count, even if you're subtracting 2. If I have 7, take away 2, I can't go 1, 2. Can't count till I jump. Can't count till I jump. 1, 2. I have 2 jumps, 5. 7 minus 2 equals 5. Another thing that we can use it for is skip counting. If we're counting by 2s, we can simply go 2, 4, 6. See how I'm skipping every other number? What would be next? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Kind of helps you see it and visualize, and helps you as you are jumping so that you can see how you count. Okay, this one goes all the way up to 30. Again, in Simple Solutions, sometimes if they want you to figure out what's what comes next, maybe it's counting 41, 42, 43, what comes next? You won't be able to use this one. You're going to have to use like your 100s chart for that one. But this one can be helpful if you're using anything 30 or less. It also can be helpful when we're thinking about what's before and what's after. One of our problems the other day in Simple Solutions was giving us a number and telling us what is before that. So if I start and I say, here's 17, what number comes right before 17? Well, if again I'm thinking about a line, before is going to go this way. So that's not a very good arrow, is it? Before, so 16 would be right before it. What would be right after 17? If I go right after, it would be, here's 17, one more would be 18. So lots of different ways that we can use our number line to be really helpful too. So make sure you keep that in your baggie of things. with all your other manipulatives. You might want to keep all your little bags from the week in one big bag, and that way you can have all of them together to use them whenever you need them.